Alright guys, let's get into some 4-2-3-1 tactics. These are the tactics that I'm actually going to be using for foot champs. Hopefully I can get a 15-0, if not 14-1, maybe 13-2, somewhere around there. This is the team I'm going to be using, but I'll go over everything in a little bit. Let me just show you guys the tactics. If you guys just want to leave from after this, go ahead, goodbye, and I'll go into detail with everybody else afterwards. That's the code at the top, number 9, capital Z as in zebra, capital Victoria, lowercase Nancy, capital Elephant, lowercase Teacher, capital X-Ray, capital Elephant, capital Henry, number 5, lower Robert, and question mark. Cool. That's the tactics that I'm using. Let's get into the actual build-up style defensive approach. So there's a few ways you guys can play this. Up to you guys, however you guys want to play. I am a little bit of a higher division player, elite division player, so I do play balance right now. Well, sometimes I actually play 70 depth, but as of right now I try to play a little bit more conservative, play 60, just because I'm in the higher divisions now and I do get cut on the counter a lot. So I'm playing around 60 right now. I recommend starting at 60 and then either dropping it down. You could drop it down to about 50. I've been experimenting with 45 as well. You can play with 45. It's kind of parking the bus a little bit, but you can play 45 if you want to play with 45. But if you do play 45, I recommend putting counter on here. So it's kind of like, it's almost like last year's direct passing or the year before that or whatever. So it's kind of like long ball. So you kind of go. So you don't have to do quick 1-2s, or you don't have to do L1 triggers or R1 triggers. So you could do counter and 45. A lot of people do play that because they hit counter attacks and they play a deep line. I don't really like playing like that, but you can play like that if you want to. But I recommend starting off around 60-ish. You can even start 60 and counter and try it out and see how you like. It's completely up to you. I recommend 60 is a good sweet spot. If not, 55. You can go all the way to as low as 45 if you want, but remember, you're going to be parking the bus a lot. If you go into the higher divisions, they do a lot of finesse shots from outside the box, so just remember that. And then I also recommend going as high as 70. I've gone up to like 72, maybe 95. I don't really recommend that right now until I find like a sweet spot for it. Then I'll let you guys know. But I do recommend 70 just because you can get into your opponent's face, steal the ball, press a little bit harder, and then kind of go from there. But for me, I am playing 60. If I am losing and I want to get more attacking and not switch the formation, then I will put 70 line depth on that. Cool. Let's go into the player roles. So goalie, I put ball playing keeper. You can play whatever you want on here. It doesn't matter. You can do sweeper keeper, whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of completely up to you. This is without the ball, so you defend in a 4-4-1-1. With the ball, you attack like this. So you attack literally with 4. One like a CDM, one box-to-box CDM, which is a box crasher, which last minute they do jump into the box, so you can do those quick cutbacks, and they're always there. I love this tactic, or this little player role, whatever it's called, box crasher, because last minute they get into the box. It's kind of like if you guys have looked at the highlights for Jude Bellingham, how he last minute always gets in there and does like those little cherry picker goals or the cutback goals. There you go. That's what this tactic is. And with the CDM role, they do drop back deep to defend, but just keep in mind they do bomb forward by themselves. So experiment with that, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you can switch this into either deep line playmaker, or I wouldn't go holding because you already have one deep line playmaker. I guess you can. It's kind of up to you depending on how you play. If you need a little bit more defensive, then yeah. If not, just do deep line playmaker. You could do 2 deep line playmakers. They're almost like not box to box, but they don't really bomb forward that much, right? All right, goalie. Both center backs, defender ++. Left back, right back, full back, defend on both of them. You can make it more attacking and put balance on there. I don't recommend doing any wing backs or anything like that on this, just because this is a formation strictly to try to get more wins on foot champs. I will start making some more fun tactics going forward, like a Real Madrid one, all that good stuff. Probably a Bayern, a Barcelona, with actual wing backs, inverted wing backs, all that good stuff. But for right now, for this formation, play fullback defend, so they don't bomb too forward, so you can actually defend. It doesn't break apart your backline of 4, and you won't get caught on the counter so much. But if you want to make them a little bit more attacking, then put balance. But remember, if you play counter, they do bomb forward just a little bit. Just remember that. All right, your left CDM is going to be deep line playmaker defend. Leave them there. With the defend role, they sit back a little bit deeper. They don't bomb too forward. It's almost like a holding role, but they actually move around and pass the ball. Again, the right CDM box crasher ++. That's what I recommend on that one. Your right mid inside forward balance, and your left mid inside forward balance. I don't put attack because if you put attack, they bomb 2-2 forward, and then whenever you do get caught, like let's say that your opponent's pressing you, it's hard to do those 1-2s with your fullbacks. So I recommend leaving them on balance so you can do quick 1-2s and do over the top through balls with them. So for me, I have Lewis Skelly. I did the little Evo where he had the like long ball passing style or whatever. So whenever I get the ball and I build up through the wing, I do quick 1-2 and then just dink it over to Martinelli. Now this one is what made me actually really like this tactic a lot. I was playing with the 4-4-2 last week. This week I switched to this. The reason why is because of this role right here, shadow striker on your cam. I don't care if you have a plus, whatever. If you do, even better. If you don't, cool, whatever. If you can have a shadow striker on your cam, it's crazy. Because whenever your main striker, I have advanced forward on him, attack, leave him as is. With your main striker, when he drifts to the left, drifts to the right, however they drift, your shadow striker will literally bomb right behind him and go into those empty spaces that he leaves. So what I do a lot is I do quick 1-2s with these two. So as soon as I get it with the cam, I do a quick 1-2 with the striker, and then the striker is kind of pulling the defensive line forward, leaves that gap behind, and then I can literally just quick 1-2 it to Gabriel Jesus, my cam. So literally remember that you can do that a lot. Or even if you do, like, let's say you're playing out of the back with your CDM, you pass it to your cam, quick 1-2s, send it to your left mid, your shadow striker will be running in between those half spaces wherever the main striker left open, and then they just run through there. So it's just crazy. The quick 1-2s that you can do with this, the counterattacking you can do, it's just like those last minute runs. So imagine you have that run from your shadow striker, and then you have another shadow striker with your CDM. That's kind of how this plays. So I recommend trying it out, play it, see if you guys like it. If you guys want to tweak it up to your liking, however you want to do it, go ahead. But yeah, that's how I play. This formation is really good. I really enjoy it a lot. Hopefully I get a 15-0. If I do, I'll post it, or 14-1, maybe even a 13-2. We'll see. But yeah, hit that like and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm about to make some more tactic videos right now. Try to get them all done in one day if I can, because yeah, working full-time job and doing this, it's kind of tough. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.